We've been involved in the Stop School Hunger campaign right from the start, when we became concerned that some of our pupils were going hungry during morning school.
We had been concerned for some time that children here who were entitled to free school meals were having to choose either to, if they had breakfast or a break snack, they didn't have enough money to have their lunch, and we thought that was extremely unfair because obviously, kids get very hungry during the day. You can't learn if you're hungry. And Yvonne suggested that maybe we ask TCC to come along on this campaign with us, and I'm really thrilled to say it's been very successful.
We can't let our children come in hungry, eat straight away and then not have a lunch, and the cycle goes on, they go home, still no food in the house, and this continues every day. So we had to do something about it.
We believed that the free school meals allowance was no longer fit for purpose, that it wasn't enough, and the pupils needed a top up on that fund so that they could have a break time or a morning snack and have their lunch, which was the original intention of the free school meal allowance. So that's how it raised our concern. We took that to TCC and then the campaign started.
I'm passionate about it because I myself had free school meals right through my school career. And I was a child in the 1970s, a period at which I understand British society has never been more equal. It's become more divided, more polarised between rich and poor since then. So it stands to reason that this is a particular issue dear to me about changing society and trying to create a more equal, more just society again.
There is a degree of poverty within the area. I mean, we were aware of that, but certainly it was an issue that, as a church, we wanted to see something done about. We are a community church, and it fitted in with our ethos.
When we went to the Senedd, we met senior civil servants, and that was really beyond me as a teaching assistant from Grango to be asked to go there and explain the issue. Again, this was something that maybe higher up in school should be doing. It was a bit daunting, really was, especially when we went to strategy and explained exactly what was happening here in Grango, and not just here, in other schools, as we found out later. But then as we went on, you seemed to have more influence, and you did get more powerful in your belief in what you were doing.
The campaign started from publicising locally, and then it grew into a national campaign. Then it was a matter of engaging ministers, Welsh Assembly ministers, getting them on board, local MPs, AMs. Then we had the launch meetings where we invited members of the local community, members of the broader Wrexham council community to our meeting.
At the beginning, when I first went into teaching as a very naive young person, you go into teaching because you think that you're going to change the world. I mean, I spent part of my childhood in a children's home, and I think that's what inspired me to want to be a teacher, because obviously I'd had difficulties in my own childhood and I wanted to give something back.
It's a way of getting folks together and giving people a voice that they may not have as individuals, or certainly even as individual groups, but that collectively we have a voice, we have power within the larger community, and that it helps issues to be addressed, which, as I say, may otherwise not be.
I think community, the word itself, it's about looking after your community and tackling inequality in that community so that everybody's got an equal life chance, and to tackle inequality where we see it, and clearly that's TCC's mission, and I believe at a school like Grango that's central to our mission. And so when those two come together, there's a powerful movement there, and things can be achieved like it's been achieved with the Stop School Hunger campaign.
Mae pawb yn Ysgol Grango yn hapus iawn bod ni wedi gweithio ynghyd â TCC yn yr ymgyrch I sicrhau bod plant yn cael bwyd pob dydd heb poeni am dim.
Oherwydd mae trefnu cymunedol yn eang ac yn tynnu bobl o bob cefndir. Mae'n golygu mae'n lot o adnoddau, lot o wybodaeth, lot o brofiad, lot o sgiliau sy'n dod at ei gilydd. A pan dyn ni'n dod at ein gilydd a dod â phopeth sydd gennym ni at ei gilydd, mae'r nerth yn tyfu a dyn ni'n gallu gwneud mwy.